Hey, everybody. I see y'all have been up in the chat talking to each other. I'm so excited to see you. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and skip to about the 3-minute mark because I'm going to shout out some channels. Y'all have been with me for a few minutes. Nate Dampier, my goodness, you were first in the chat. USMC, hi, Amy. Let's see. Oh, win of the week. Glenn Anderson got his win of the week in. We'll do win of the week at 8:30. Carrie's Culinary Crafts. Hi, Carrie. Let's see who else is in here. Hi, Sven. How is Norway tonight? Fake person. Hello, my dear. And oh my goodness, you guys have had quite a chat, and this is fantastic. I have the best community in the whole, I think, in the whole YouTube. Tony DG, welcome to the chat. Glad you're here tonight. I did receive your Christmas card. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Michelle J is here tonight. And let's see. Michael O'Brien, hello from Central Florida, my friend. Let's see. Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry. Thank you, Lori, for being my mighty mod tonight and for reminding people to hit that thumbs up because thumbs up means that YouTube will push out my video. Hi, Lynn Stalker. Good to see you tonight. I see y'all are comparing some temperatures. Oh, hello, Sally, who's your prepping nurse, up in the chat this evening. So glad to see you. Let's see. Aphrodite, hello. I got your email and responded. Thank you so much for sending me your thoughts and, just reaching out. All right. So tonight, I see the Banks Homestead Kitchen. The Banks Homestead. It is a party now. And hi, Tamara Ewald. Oh, Florida Glitz is here. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Kendra Full of Joy. Hi, Kendra. Oh, it's Yarn Prepper, my other mighty mod. Thank you so much for joining us. Blessed Mama is here. Let's see. Andrea's Kitchen is in the house tonight. Oh, you guys have just... Oh, Simply Smallwood. Hello. Hello. Heather Nicole. How you doing tonight? How's your little tiny family doing tonight? It's Mama G. Now it's a party. If Mama G's up in the house, it's a party. You got to know it. It's Wanda the Chicken Lady. Hello, my friend. And let's just, Sherry Sizemore. And you guys are already starting to pop in questions about eggs. And it is 8:03. And I will shout you out as we go down through. But eggs is what we're talking about tonight. I've seen several videos recently about the egg shortages and egg prices going sky high. So I took some notes. I looked around the internet today and we're going to talk about it. If you have purchased eggs in the last couple of weeks, I would love to know what you paid. I paid $3.58 on Thursday morning for eggs for 1 dozen. Hi, Carol Cusack. I would love to sip on some hot cocoa with you. And thank you. You're so sweet. Let's see. And I see some weather reports coming in that it's raining. Hi, Texas Jan and Joanna the Singer. Glad that you're in the chat with us tonight talking about egg prices. Fuzz Fork, I did receive all your emails. I responded back to a few of them and I watched the videos, links that you sent me. Let's see. Orlando Prepper. I'm up on the big screen at the Orlando Prepper's house tonight. Hello, my friend. Thank you for coming over and supporting the live broadcast. Orlando Prepper has the best live stream, I think, around on Monday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm on the Big's Homestead Kitchen channel from 7 to about 7:15-ish. And then I take a little break, head over to his channel at 8 o'clock and stay until it's my bedtime. Cooking Sherry. Okay, so glad my husband finally let me get chickens for my birthday this year. Just started getting blue and green eggs this week. Been getting brown and cream for a few months now. Oh, it's always exciting when you get those eggs, those first eggs. That's great. All righty. We're coming down. Oh, hello. It's I'm not even going to try to say that one. If you have home chickens, never ever use Purina Do More chicken feed. Mine lays no eggs while eating it. Well, we just switched to Rural King food this past week because I got to tell you, our chickens haven't laid an egg in a month. I don't know why, We switched them to straight corn. We've done everything that we're supposed to do, and they will not lay. I don't know what's happening. I paid $8.99. Aphrodite, $8.99 for 24 eggs today, and they were white. Last week, I paid $5.89 for organic free range, and I can't afford that. My goodness, you need to hook up with somebody in your area that's got some chickens, maybe. Hi, Cooking Sherry. Nice to see you tonight. I agree with the feed. They're doing something with the feed for chickens that is making them not lay. Thank you, Lori, for dropping some channel links. I really appreciate you. USMC, we have our own flock, 5 ducks, 2 geese, and 30 chickens. Selling the extra helps us pay for feed. That's good. I have like 14 hens or 12 hens, and they haven't laid at all. Missy, if you could hold your win of the week and pop it back up at 8:30, I sure would appreciate that, because I love win of the week, and we usually start talking about that right at 8:30. Michelle J, our eggs have been in stock and rarely run low. However, I don't recall the regular egg prices. We buy organic, and they're running around $4.99 a dozen. Thank you for that report, Michelle. And if you guys could tell me where you are, that would super help. So Yarn Preppers, reminding everybody that super chats are not necessary, but always appreciated, because all the funds go to send packages to the troops, and that is true. I have not heard from my son in about a week. His AP address closes tomorrow, so I can't send him any more packages, and I don't really know what's happening, and he's been dark for about a week, so I don't know if they're moving him or if he's coming home. I have no idea what's happening, and I don't think he does either. All right. Oh, Mama G's Prep and Garden, $4.26 a dozen and 60 count for $20.66. Yikes. All right. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. I got your email. Let's see. USMC. Purina is the worst food. Use an olive flock with 18% crude protein. I'm going to have to look at the stuff we got today at Rural King, but we switched brands. We switched everything, just trying to get them to lay again. My hens have picked up after we switched from Tractor Supply feed. Okay, well, I'm struggling, y'all, with these eggs. Lynn Stalker, 18 large eggs this morning was $5.49. You know what? That's probably not, I don't know how much that works out to per egg. My Costco and Sam's Club had a limit of 2 cartons. I got Costco on Thursday. They were $6.49 Kirkland Organic Brown. Okay, and that's the other thing. At Aldi, they have limit 2 eggs, and they didn't see any signs at Walmart for limits of eggs. But the entire, the back shelf at Walmart, the black big shelf where they keep all the OJ and all of everything, that was totally empty. And they had the eggs in one of the little freezer things by the meat. It was weird. I've never seen that, and I did not get a picture because the store was way too busy. I wish we had Rural King due to Tractor Supply issue, and I don't know what that is. Orkland does not sell organic feed. We've definitely switched brands this week. We've been feeding them straight corn. We've been messing with their protein, adding adding oyster shell. I mean, we've done everything, and I've had chickens for over 10, 12 years. Never has seen this happen before. Andrea's Kitchen, 18 count, $5.73. Last night, I picked up 2 cartons from Walmart in Southwest Minnesota. We go through about 20 eggs a week. Mr. B usually eats 2 eggs in the morning with his breakfast, and I do a ton of cooking. So definitely that's an issue. So some of the things that I researched online, the top states in the United States for egg production are Iowa, Indiana, and Ohio. And then there is a huge egg shortage that's getting a lot of press in the UK. And our egg shortage kind of is not as much, loud chatter about our egg shortage here in the United States. Shoppers are being met with empty shelves in the UK and are scrambling because this is the holidays to get their eggs for holiday baking and things like that. So UK has the largest outbreak ever of bird sickness. That's what we're going to call it tonight. We all know what it is. So in the United States, we have higher feed costs, energy costs, and labor shortages, all compounding what is happening with our personal egg shortage. So in this bird sickness that's going on, only 234 birds so far have actually tested positive for the sickness, but 48 million birds have been culled. Does that make good math to you? Like, does that seem logical? I don't think so. The United States has culled 52.7 million birds. 52.7 million. That is insane. 46 US states have been affected by this sickness. Most of the birds haven't died from the actual virus, they've died from culling. So remember, 234 actual positive tests out of 52 million, almost 53 million. Most of the birds, let's see. So they've been culled through depopulation, and this bird flu part is worse than the one that they had in 2014 and 2015. 2014 and 2015, the virus kind of died off during the summer months, and this one still stayed strong through the summer months. And then we have the factor of wild birds carrying the sickness. Now, I did read that it's possible that wild birds develop immunity faster to this particular strain of sickness than your birds in it, like a cultivated farm type situation. And birds in a farm situation are way too overcrowded, and they're also not as like open air, fresh, and all that stuff. So this sickness actually has a low risk to humans. I did read that if you heat the food, egg or chicken or whatever, meat, turkey, whatever, to 165 degrees, you're going to kill anything, any pathogens that are inside, including salmonella and E. coli. So this is a brand new virus. No one has ever seen this before. So broiler and meat chickens seem to do okay with this particular strand of sickness, but the laying chickens are the ones that seem to be affected more, which is kind of crazy. It's really different than any other thing that they've seen in an avian sickness before. So most countries don't inoculate birds, and we are among them. So like when you see a package of chicken that says no antibiotics ever, that's because chickens are not normally inoculated with anything. And then, so we want to talk about egg replacers for baking. Have a great video where I tried all the different egg replacers over on my other channel, the Big's Homestead Kitchen. So that is always available to you if you want to check that out. Back to the comments. Sherry Sizemore gets her feed from Southern States and supplements with the greens and mealworms. And we supplement also with our kitchen scraps too. I don't know whether to give up or just, I don't know. My grandson is at Fort Jackson for basic, and I've been mailing packages. Oh, Texas, Jan. So closer to Christmas, I'm going to read messages to the troops. I'm going to put a community post on probably in about 10 days so that all of you can wish the troops Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. And I'm going to sit and read all the messages to the troops. So I'm really hoping that anyone who has a military person who's overseas or away from their family can share the link, and you guys can get some positivity for the troops. So Blessed Mama paid $3.49 for 18 eggs in Kentucky. Man, I'm telling you, I wish I would have got that price because $3.58 for 12 eggs was expensive. Yikes. We feed greens and vegetables and fruits as well, and organic scratch greens and a few leftovers that are safe. Yeah, we feed pretty much anything that's left over. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I feed the chickens all the scraps. Hey, it's Nene's Prepping Kitchen. Thank you so much for hopping in here. Appreciate you, lady. I saw your $5 Friday and I thought it was pretty awesome. Karen says, a friend in Burbank raises hens and sells me a dozen grass-fed eggs for $6. That's a pretty good price. That is a pretty good price. All right, let's see. Well, everybody can just read that. That makes a lot of sense. I know corn makes them fat. It's great if you're going to eat them, but not great. So I didn't know maybe if they didn't have enough calories, if the feed was not nutritious enough for them. I wanted to bolster them up a little bit and then make sure that they had, some fat on them. I don't know if they're skinny because they are fluffy. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. All right. Oh, let's see. Cat food is still hard to find. I got cat food on Thursday at Walmart, but they really had some empty spots with the whole cat food thing. All right, don't forget to bake your eggshells and powder for the garden. They all go in the compost pile along with the coffee grinds. August Blue, you're not late. You're right on time. We haven't started win of the week yet, so we're good. All right. Been checking. Mama G says, I've been checking local grocery stores, the off-brand ones we have called Lowe's. I found a dozen eggs for $2.30. Hey, at that price, I would be going to Dollar Tree and getting some ice cube trays and making some frozen eggs. Haha, scrambling. You're talking about eggs. Yeah, I know. I noticed that was a little play on words there in the article. Yeah. And in the description box of this video, it says the problems with supply chains and something have come home to roost. Also feed them their crust-baked eggshells in addition to oyster shells for calcium. Yep. So I've tried all the tricks and I've read every article. I just can't seem to fix whatever is happening. Oh yeah, thank you. Thumbs up does help with the algorithm. Absolutely. Hey, Sassy Gal Prepping. So last night, Sassy Gal was over with Prepping with Sarge on his channel, and they did a great live about gift giving for preppers, which I thought was really cool. Okay, here we go. Nene says, our 60 count eggs are up to $16.96 now. I think I'm probably going to invest in 60 eggs. I need to. Now that I have both turkeys out of the fridge at this point, I need to just bite down and get 60 eggs if I can find them. Have not been to Walmart for 3 years because of their mask mandates. I don't need them. Yeah, there you go. So ours encouraged but never enforced. They're doing it on purpose, just like food manufacturing plants across. Well, chickens love bugs. And, honestly, if they wanted to have our chickens eat bugs, I think that would be fantastic because chickens love bugs, but I don't really want to eat them. Just saying. Happy to see ya. I'm happy to see ya. Okay. Saw a video on elderberries with Stacy and Doug. Had an expert on that said feeding them elderberries could help chickens build up their immunity. That's pretty awesome. My chickens have like a quarter of an acre that they roam around on, and I just don't understand. Testing at home, test an orange, it's positive. Test your dog, it's positive. Test your counter, it's positive. I've heard a lot of stories about that where they would like test a pineapple. Okay. I noticed, Heather Nicole says, I noticed when making deviled eggs for Thanksgiving that the eggs whites were crazy thin. Almost every egg half ripped while I was trying to pick them and fill them. Yeah. So the quality of the actual egg itself, I think, is down as well. Hey, Michelle, I'm glad that you're here. I know I watched a live the other night from my phone and I felt like, I felt like I was being... I felt like I was being a lurker in the background. Deborah Green, I'm in the western part of West Virginia and paid $3.99 for a dozen today from Aldi's. That's pretty pricey. We're sneaking up on 30-40 cents an egg here. That's yikes. I think I heard giving chickens diatomaceous earth is good for on their food and for parasites. So we do that too. And we have apple cider vinegar in the water. Like, we've done everything. So I don't understand. The Biggs Homestead, the Banks. Girl, I keep messing you up with my channel. The Banks Homestead, I'm only getting 2 eggs a day now. Yeah. So I'd be interested to know how many chickens you have. Vancouver Vixen. Hey, lady. I'm starting a mealworm farm this winter to help supplement the chooks. That sounds awesome. Okay. We get dark 5:30 now. Several people hang a light in the coop to fool the birds to produce better. Mine would just be happy if they produced at all. And I've never had to do that before. I've had chickens for 12 years. It's crazy. Carrie's Culinary Crafts. In my haul the other day, I got 60-count egg box from Walmart. It used to be $4.68. With the inflation, I paid $17.46 today. Ouch. Ouch. That just hurts. Hi, Michelle. You're not always late. You're right on time. Let's see. I'm just going to run through. Can't the prepper cooks get their eggs? I don't know if you want to eat a turkey buzzard egg. I'm just saying. Like, we have some pretty gnarly looking turkey buzzards. Not been using a light at night other than our porch light near the coop to discourage nocturnal predators from coming around. Predator proof the run. So we do have a raccoon problem desperately, but the chickens are in at night, and we have solar lights that pop on when there's any movement around the coop. So that's been a help, but I just don't know. Yeah, corn is a great bedtime snack to keep them warm overnight in winter. Well, in winter here, it doesn't get very cold. I mean, it was beautiful today here in Central Florida. I think the high today was 80. Oh my gosh. People are saying there's no 9 lives at Walmart, no little friskies anywhere. Okay. Recently started augmenting cat food and haven't seen shortages. So grateful. Yeah, so I did get the kitten caboodle, which is what I feed my feral cats outside because they do eat, wild things. They always are like Tink always has a rat or a frog or something nasty. So she gets plenty to eat. They just come up in the morning. Okay, you can increase their protein by sprinkling dry cat food over their feed. I haven't fed them dry cat food yet. Maybe I need to do that. I do not know. Oh, she'd love to see a video on mealworm or fly larva farming. We purchased them for a chicken, but they're so darn expensive. So Mr. B has a plan to put roadkill or the possums and raccoons that we trap on our homestead here into a cage and then have the maggots fall. I'm not really excited to film that video. I just want to say that. It's going to be pretty gnarly. It's going to be pretty gnarly. Uh-oh. Sassy Gal Prepping, our 60-count egg doubled in price overnight, now $19.76 for the box. So this is where the higher feed costs, the supply chain issues, the labor shortages, all of that stuff is coming now, and plus the sickness is making, it's making all the prices go up, and it's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. Learn in survival training that bugs are high in protein. I think that might be why chickens love them so much. Okay, my Aldi is just as much, if not more, than Walmart. So last time I went to Aldi, eggs were, I think, $2.49-ish, $2.27, something like that. And then Aldi was not open. I had to be to work. And so I just got the eggs because I didn't want to waste the gas going back. Goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, if you want to start popping in your wins of the week, I'm going to start reading them. Vancouver Vixen. I'm asking $5 a dozen. Demand for my eggs is far higher than what I can supply, and people are happy to pay for it. That's nice, though. You need to pay for your feed if you're going to have chickens. That's for sure. For freezing eggs, poke yolk and give a swirl, but don't scramble. Freeze in silicone, then vacuum seal. I freeze single eggs so I can use them for recipes. That's pretty smart. I pay $5 for fresh eggs, no question. So for fresh eggs, that's different. You're supporting a person, like an actual person who has a small backyard flock and probably really, really healthy chickens. But if you're buying eggs from an industrial farm, that's something completely different. So there's a link to the Homestead Kitchen channel where I have been experimenting with recipes not using eggs. A lot of the Great Depression recipes did not use eggs because they were very hard to come by before before, during the Depression. Sally says, I have a community post on my channel that has the address to send a Christmas card to Walter Reed if anyone is interested in doing this. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so head on over to Sally's channel and grab that address. Okay, it's 8:25, but I think we need to start Win of the Week early this week because I feel like we need a little positivity in this world, especially with everything that happened. Yuck. Okay. Missy B, Win of the Week. Good report on a medical test this week and 2 more coming. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got some good news. Let's see. Carrie says, Win of the Week. I started my own YouTube channel finally. Yay. And I've been checking out your videos and they're great. Win of the Week. Clementines were 33 cents US. That's pretty good. That's a great price. Our oranges are almost ready on our tree. Almost ready. Let's see. I'm going to run through. Oh, I see a Win of the Week right there by Mama G. Win of the Week, went through my cookbooks and filled 2 large totes, culling to donate. All right. Well, I love a good cookbook. So I'm one of those people that would definitely shop your culling. Win of the Week for Lori was de-escalating a road rage incident with another driver before it got out of hand, was reaching for my phone when he got back in the car. Wow. That is so scary. And people are literally losing their, proverbial stuffing. Nene says, my Win of the Week was getting 10 pounds of taters for $3 at Walmart the other day. That is a great price, Nene. Awesome. What did you do with them? Did you dehydrate or can? City Girl Homestead, hi, I'm glad you made it. Let's see. She's got a Win of the Week. Got raspberries for 50 cents for 6 ounces. That is awesome. Yeah, I have to say that if there was a road rage incident and I was involved and I was in fear for, my ever-loving life, it would not be my cell phone that I would reach for. Just as a matter of fact. Not bragging. I'm just saying, be prepared. Tammy Ewald, Win of the Week. Hubby found chicken breast for $2.50 a pound. I hope that he got the limit. Let's see. Sally says, Win of the Week. I made it to the end of the week in one piece. Oh, Thursday did a nasty gash on my thumb. Oh no. And today I thought I had cleaned up all the broken glass and found 2 large pieces with my toes. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Shelby bought a new food saver in the box on Marketplace for $50. And also my husband got another deer this week. So that's more canning and freezing. All right. That's actually really excited. All right. Texas Jan. Here we go. Win of the Week. HEB had tuna pouches, 3 for $1. So I got 12. Those tuna pouches are so convenient. I love those things. The Banks Homestead. Win of the Week was given a new outlook on life. After knee surgery last week, I formed a blood clot in the same leg. Oh my gosh, and it lodged in my lungs. Given a second lease on life, and all I can say is Jesus is Lord. Oh, I'm so glad that you're okay. That is terrifying. All right. Sherry, Win of the Week. Got to spend an afternoon with my sisters and got a great deal on personal care items using coupons and points. $74 retail, paid $28. Man, you robbed that store. I love it. I'm surprised they didn't send the police after you, Sherry. You just took it. Win of the Week, sorta. My 16-year-old cat's blood work is perfect. Oh, Tony, that's good. That is good. We have a cat on the homestead here, and in March, she'll be 14 years old. Yep, and I've had her since she was this big, like this big. My sons and I bottle fed her when we found her. Win of the Week, spending the day on the trail with God's natural gifts to mankind. I love that. That's some nice gratitude right there. Win of the Week for Deborah, released from the hospital on Wednesday, survived congestive heart failure. My goodness. You know what? We have had such wonderful stories in here of healing this week. I'm just loving it. Yarn Prepper, Win of the Week. I won jar lids at Alaska Prepper's Christmas party. Yay! His party's always such a nice thing. All right. Sherry in the Ozarks. Guys and gals, just checked our 60 count eggs and it dropped from 14 to 13 this past week, but 15 miles down the road in the next town, $17 manager's price. So make sure you check around. That is a great tip. Checking around is, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. I'm just running. Oh, win of the week. Thank you for putting that all in caps, Florida Glitz, because that helps me see it. Bought the kids a bunch of snacks delivered to the local pantry, and they were thrilled. Preppers are so awesome. I gotta say, like, we have the best community. I agree. Great wins of the week, everybody. Vancouver Vixen. All Christmas gifts are wrapped. Stop it. Long distance gift mailed. Christmas cards almost done. You are way too organized for me, okay? Like, I just, yeah. I wish I could say I was done, but I'm not. Mama G's. Win of the week, number 2. I canned 6 jars of red beans and ham and 4 jars of turkey stock and 2 jars of ham stock. Hey, you have been a busy lady this week. Oh, Tater's here. You want to come on, Tater? So Tater's birth mommy, Holly. Holly is a Morkie. She's a Maltese Yorkie cross. She had her puppies this morning. So Tater, this litter she gave birth to this morning had 2 little girls and a little boy. So they haven't texted me any pictures yet, but I'm excited to see what this little round of puppies looks like. The people that have them are so nice. They're just so wonderful. And Holly is such a cute little dog, and his Tater's daddy's name is Jingle, and Jingle is such a sweet, sweet dog. Okay, back to win of the week. Thank you, Tater. Fake person says I found potatoes and carrots in a can for $1.50. Okay, good. Win of the week for Heather. I dropped my son off at his cousin's house this weekend, and he insisted on walking me back to my truck and gave me a hug. Oh, he's 16. Such a tough age. Such a tough age. Win of the week for Tony. Had a 5mm mass in my right lung for 8 years. The CT scans, the latest one says it is gone. Oh my gosh. We have had such healing in this chat this week. I think God is great. Happy to see you. Win of the week, I found a casserole dish with a cute stand for $5 and a casserole book for 25 cents. That is awesome. All right, let's see. Oh, I see Barbara. Win of the week, found sweet potatoes at Food Lion for 29 cents a pound. You know, every year at Thanksgiving, I get sweet potatoes. I get like 8 weeks worth for 29 or 39 cents a pound. And this year, the lowest they got was 79 cents. And I was like, I ain't paying that. City Girl Homestead, win of the week, my 4-year-old grandson went down the big water slide and didn't freak out. Yay! What a big boy. All right. Sherry, you are right. God is good all the time. So wins of the week here at the Biggs household. Mr. Biggs crossed off a lot of good stuff off of his list. He had his final dentist appointment, which we're very blessed for, so he doesn't really have to go back until next year for his cleaning. Then we got all of his asthma medication renewed and refilled and in the house in our actual possession for cold and flu season coming up. And I was so thankful to get that because, number one, the doctor wrote him a refill with not even seeing him, which thank the Lord for that. And the pharmacy was super nice to us. We paid cash. We got a little discount. And, oh, man, it feels so good to have that medication in my hands because if Mr. B becomes ill, usually if he gets a cold or whatever, his asthma, kicks up and it's not good. So we got his nebulizer and we got his inhaler. Wow, I was just so thankful. So those are 2 huge things off of his list. And then in my county, if you pay your tax bill in November, you get a big discount. Tater, you can't send a message to the people, honey. I want to send a message. So if you pay your tax bill in November, the first month that it comes out, you get a big discount, and we paid it on November 30th. So we got the big discount, and it was wonderful. I was super excited because we had done the cash envelope system for the payment this year, and we had put in, just the right amount of money. And then when we got the bill, we had exactly enough. We were short by $60. So I just took that out of an envelope and put it in. But I was super excited that we had all the money for our tax bill right up front and we didn't have to scramble around for it. So cash envelopes for the win. The Banks Homestead, 4th grandchild on the way. Do you know if it's going to be a girl or a boy yet? Let me know. Yeah, that was a huge win of the week on the meds. They had to order them, and I really was just praying that they would be able to even get them because we didn't know at that point, like earlier in the week, if we were going to have a train strike or if we weren't going to have a train strike. So it was really stressful to me to think about if we weren't able to get his pharmaceuticals for the winter and, you know, the flu thing. Yeah, I heard that too, Vancouver Vixen, that that there was an albuterol shortage. So I was so thankful to get medication in for him. Really, honestly, I was, it's a boy. Oh, good. Yay. I mean, I would just be happy if it was a girl too. I'm just saying. So yeah, huge win of the week for the Biggs Homestead this week. Super excited for everything. Andrea's Kitchen, win of the week. I ground up pork fat saved from pork butts and added it to venison. Oh, hey, it looked like burger from the store. Love that. Yeah, asthma meds are expensive. However, the nebulizer solution with cash was actually pretty inexpensive, and we were just happy to get it. And the doctor didn't even see him. She was like, yeah, I understand your concern with cold and flu season coming up. He has a history of this, so let's just write it. I'll just phone it in for you. I was like, this is awesome. The only thing she wanted to know is if he was sick now, and I said, no, we're doing it as a preventative, and she said, that's awesome. I missed a chat from, here we go. I found another great helpful tip from another YouTuber. I bought a 12 by 16 whiteboard and put a list of things to do every morning. And then as the day goes, I can cross it off completed. So I have, wait, is my, yep. Okay, hold on. Y'all just wanted to see my shirt, didn't you? This is my binder, and this is what my life looks like. There's all my recovery stuff in here. There's a, not only do we have the binder, we have this inside of it with little Post-it notes and all that stuff. So that's how I keep myself organized. I have all my, like, here's my paycheck stuff, and like it can get pretty crazy in this book. But I don't go anywhere without this thing. I don't go to work. I don't go in the car. Nope. Let's see. I keep all my canning stuff in there, my cleaning schedules. Nuts. I'm just one of those people. Does the doctor have any samples to give out of the inhaler? You know what? That would have been a great question. I was just really happy that she wrote it without seeing him, because he had been seen about 3 months ago and asked for a refill. And at that time, she didn't really want to give it. But then, you know, we just expressed our concerns to her, honestly. And she was like, yeah, I totally get it. Just go ahead and get it now. So there's no sense in waiting right now for anything. Aw, I know. I'm ridiculous with I call it a house book, the book. I just ordered a new one on Amazon too. So we shall see. We shall see. Yep. So I can read some wins of the week from the YouTube community post, if I can find it. All right. Let's see. Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry said, I got red peppers, collard greens, celery, cranberries, and sweet potatoes all dehydrated this week. I managed to, she was talking about the road rage thing before she had to call the police, and that was super scary. So people are starting to lose their, you know, proverbial stuffing, especially as the holidays get closer. I don't know why my phone is not charging, but it is almost dead. Okay. Lori Hyman made it to the weekend without hurting anyone. I feel that. I feel it. Glenn Anderson, win of the week. In a couple weeks, I will have my 71st birthday. I mention this because of the upcoming holidays. Oh yeah, it's hard when you have a holiday around your birthday. Lily Stone, once again, I lucked out and purchased a ham for $1.59 a pound with $25 purchase, and cabbage for 49 cents a pound. My local market had assorted pork chops on sale, and I got one for buy one, get one for a penny. So she got 18 pounds of pork for just over $12, not to mention 2 quarts of broth and 1 pint of bone broth. Wow. They still had legs and chicken thighs on sale. Her friend blessed her with 15 pounds of carrots. I mean, she just cleaned up carrots and all the stuff, man. She just had a great comment. So Amy from USMC, win of the week was going through channels I subscribe to and unsubscribing and telling YouTube not to recommend these channels to me anymore. Being sick last week had me creeping on YouTube more than usual, and too many channels right now are mean-spirited to anyone who disagrees with them, bashing followers and other channels, and that's not the kind of atmosphere I want to be involved in. So there are a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of channels whose tone has changed recently, or that are getting kind of defensive, which, I mean, if you're on the internet, you have to be kind of thick-skinned. I had somebody comment once on my other channel about my eyebrows that they were big and bushy. It was a very strange comment, but anyway, I was like, well, thank you. They're the eyebrows that God gave me on my face, so I'm just going to leave them there. I don't try to mess with them too much. Why do you want to come up here so much? You want to read the wins of the week with me? All right. Tammy Hughes, got gravel for the driveway. Big kick in the pants. No, we can't send messages to people, Tater. Come on, babe. He loves to hit the keys. Stocking up on meat, and coffee. I had to stock up on candy, and that's totally your fault. And you know what? I'll take credit for it because I love candy. Megan Donahue went to Sam's Club yesterday and happened to be near the chicken while they were replenishing the chicken breast. The older packs were on sale for $1.89 a pound, about 30 pounds to can, and told several people to go get them because there was a large number. So it was just like Christmas. That's really good. That's a good price. Andrea's Kitchen. Oh, talking about her venison. That is awesome. Her venison ground with pork fat. And Alicia Bray, we were funny about our milk, but we tried the new Dollar Tree shelf-stable milk, and we love it. So now we're going to start stocking. I love that. So let's see. I see some wins of the week. And Tater Biggs, you are being a poop tonight. He's such a rascal. Okay. So yeah, 8th grade much. I have to say that, if you're going to be on the internet, you really have to be kind of thick-skinned and not get defensive. If anybody leaves a nasty comment, I just usually delete it. Or I tell them, I have 2 channels worth of content for you to watch, and please watch the commercials as well. And then give me your feedback, because YouTube doesn't mind if it's positive or negative feedback. All it cares about is that there's feedback. So it'll help out my channel. I can totally teach, but I need to follow my own lessons. Is that about being organized? Because I saw you guys popping up about organization. My bedroom's almost done. Just got to do under the bed, but with a sick cat who's stuck to me, I didn't get it done. Oh, Tony, enjoy your kitty. Yeah, I know. Some people are not quite ready for the internet, so they just go out. My mother used to say, your comment is not fit for mixed company. We have to do a yearly class on de-escalation of situations. I took it on Thursday. Told the instructor I wouldn't have survived being a nurse for 27 years if I didn't know how to do it. Oh my gosh, that's just crazy, especially in a hospital where people are already upset or hurt or whatever. I wish Mr. Bubba would let me hold him during a live show. Oh, he's so cute, though, with his little corn that you got him for Thanksgiving. He was so happy. I don't mess with mine either. Yeah, no, if I tried to mess with these things, these are the ones that I was born with, so I'm just going to leave them. I do like, the middle thing just because there are standards, but I try not to mess with them so much that, yeah. Okay, Amy says she's bummed because the Dollar Tree does not have the milk. our Dollar Tree still had a couple of the old milks, which we did pick up, I think a couple weeks ago. Shelf stable milk. So grateful for it. Me too. It's great in a pinch. It's great during the hurricanes. It is great every single time you want it. Let's see. All right, you guys. Do you have any questions for me? We got about 10 minutes-ish, and then I'm going to hop off of here and have a bowl of ice cream with Mr. B because he is waiting for me. So talking about me and what's going to go on with the channel coming up really soon, I'm going to be doing a couple of collaborations with Steve Poplar over at Poplar Preparedness. We've been talking to each other for, along with one of his people in the background that helps him with her name's Samantha. But anyway, we've been talking about some really nice things coming up that we're going to be doing together. And I am very excited because I'm a huge fan of Steve's channel. Let's see. The new milk at the Dollar Tree is much better than the Gosner. Oh, yeah. You know what? I've heard that quite a few times. Bye, Sherry. Thanks for joining us. Orlando says, if someone has a problem with my channel, that's their baggage to carry and not mine. That's right. Hey, it's Faith. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming. How is your garden doing? I saw the comment. I just can't find it. The garden is doing good. It's been cold a couple of times, so my green beans are kind of leaving off, but the greens are loving it. Loving it. Oh, okay. Tell Steve to email me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I want to it's a little sneak peek. He hasn't really officially announced anything yet, but I told him that I was going to leak a little bit on my channel tonight just as an exclusive. I'll be excited to do some collaborations with Steve in the months to come and in 2023. Okay, Glenn, can you send me an email at ourbigsadventure@yahoo.com? At yahoo.com. So if anybody wants the address for Christmas cards, I would love to give you to that. Oh, Steve mentioned me. What? I need to go catch up with his video, but I am super excited for the collaboration because I am a huge fan of his channel. Let's see. Oh, everybody's agreeing about the dollar store milk. It's delicious and I no longer buy regular. I stock the milk from the Dollar Tree. You know, the fact that it's shelf stable, especially here in Florida when we have our hurricanes and all that stuff is so nice because you can keep a stockpile of it. And then after a hurricane, you just do not know if there's even going to be milk on the shelf. Somebody asked about the sign behind my head. It says, join us for a Merry Christmas, Merry Little Christmas. And I got it at Pop Shelf. And then this is the lid off of like a cookie thing. It was 99 cents at Walmart like 4 years ago, and I got it. And then I was like, you know what? I really like this lid, so I'm just gonna put that right there so it can hang out with me during the lives. Oh, this girl Preps is here. Thank you for joining me. And I saw somebody else too. Oh, hey, it's Poplar Preparedness. Your ears must be ringing because I just mentioned that we were going to be doing some collaborations in the future and how excited I was about that. And so I'm really glad you're in the chat tonight. That's awesome. All right, everybody. It is time for me to wind down and go have a bowl of ice cream with Mr. B. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of you being in the chat tonight. And look for some really cool stuff from me next week. I think I'm going to be talking about the Great Depression and things that you can do to save money so that you can have more money to prep and more money in your budget. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great night. And remember, I'd rather be a year early than a day late. Bye.